Welcome back to Formula Offroad. We continue with the action from the third round of the championship. We're now in Egilsstadir, and like we did in the last episode where we looked at courses 1 and 2, we will look at courses 3 and 4 this time around. Let's take a quick look at the championship standings. Ingvar Jónsson leads the championship ahead of Þór Þormar Pálsson, but only a point that separates them. Skúli Kristjánsson is third, and Guðlaugur Helgason fourth, with Bjartur Eliasson in fifth. But the standings after the first two tracks, Skúli Kristjánsson was leading the event with Finnur Abjusson second, Guðmundur Eliasson third, Atli Jamil fourth, and Guðlaugur Helgason in fifth, tied with Bjartur Eliasson. Now let's get on to the action. This is track 3, Ingvar Jóhannesson here in the Viking. Quick reminder of the rules: 350 points given if a car finishes the track and drives away on its own, and penalty points for touching markers like Ingvar did there. That would be 20 penalty points. Now needs to get it turned. We can see the gate there on the left. And this is a tricky turn. There's definitely an out of bounds down here. You can see the cone. Manages to get turned around there. Up the hill he goes, and needs to go through the last bit. Does it nicely, goes all the way, but that's a hefty penalty. It's going to be at least 100 penalty points, 250 for Ingvar. Now Kristinn Kjartansson. This is the fly. This car won the Egilsstadir race in 1997. Defies the law of age. Kristinn getting through the first bit, but this is going to be a tricky one. These older cars not with the same steering angle as the newer ones. 40 penalty points for reversing there. Kristinn gets it turned around. Needs to get up there, but there's no traction. Was never going to go there. Didn't have the speed for it. So only 80 points for Kristinn. Andri Már Sveinsson, the cowboy, ready for action. 20 penalty points. 20 penalty points. Oh, that's not good. Tried to get it turned right away. Needs to reverse here. That's 40 more. He's already up to 100. Up to 60 penalty points here. Or 80 penalty points. 2 markers. Now through the first bit, does it go all the way? It gets stuck on the belly there, the cowboy, and that's going to give Andri only 130 points for this track. Now Ingimar Björnsson. Nicely done there, but he is low here. You can see the red marker that is not allowed to go below, and that needs to be a reversal for Ingimar. Goes for the gate. Oh, but almost gets, throws it there on the back. Now will he try again? He's already reversed once. So that's going to be 40 penalty points more. He must go all the way now, otherwise this is way too costly. But does not manage to get through the final gate. 110 points for the bomb. This track proving to be tough. Only one car gone up already. Can Davíð Logi go all the way? No, he can't. Needs to reverse here. We haven't seen anybody go there already. Goes for it again, but it's the same result. There has to be some mechanical failure there that we didn't spot. Now, Bjartur Eliasson, a good drive here with, how few people have been actually going to the top could mean a big leap in the standings. The Olsen team, a local team, so both Olsen and Olsen cars built here and run in the east of Iceland. Now reverses there, that's 40 penalty points, and I'm pretty sure he already picked up at least 40 points. Now Bjarthor going for it. We've only seen Ingvar go all the way. Can Bjarthor do it as well? Goes for the second one. Big jump there. That's going to be a roll. Oh, big one. Broke something there on the front. 130 points for his troubles, but that's going to be some work for the mechanics. This track proving to be really, really tough. Before this track, though, Þormar here sitting in 9th. Like Bjarthor, a big jump here. Could see him go far up the field. Trying to make this turn without needing to back up. Is he gonna try it? No. Needs to reverse here. Uses all the power. And then guns for the hill. Nicely through the first gate. Can Þormar get it all the way here? No traction at all between the gates. Will he back up again? No, he won't. 150 points for Þormar Pálsson. Now Gunnar Eliasson. A really, really tricky course here, and the clerks of the course in Egilsstadir doing really good work in making them true tests for the driver. Four-wheel steering here on the rodeo. Still needs to reverse. Through the first gate, but won't make it through the second one. What? Tried, but nothing happened. But that's 200 points though, so he's actually gaining on most of the field. The material, a bit of a soft clay that doesn't really give any real grip. Now Skúli Kristjánsson, he's the type of driver that knows how to do these courses, and he's leading the event. So a strong run here. Could see him make a big jump ahead of the field. Will he get it turned here? He's trying to do it without reversing. No, decides to back out of it and take the penalty. Over the first hill, nicely. Could have continued that one. He had the momentum, but there's no grip. Kind of calculated the first one 100%. The car was already level and could have gone straight for the next one. Now Finnur Aðalbjörnsson driving the Fox. Smart move by Finnur, because that's not reversing and that is not out of bounds. Nicely done there. Now can he back that up with going far? Fast for the first one. And now for the second gate. Gets the traction. Goes through. And that is Finnur taking the lead in the event. Only the second car to go all the way here in the third track of the day. And Finnur Aðalbjörnsson takes the lead. Smart driving. The Fox just willing to go for the second climb there. Now can Atli Jamil follow in the Raptor. Raptor pretty low, so not really the optimal car for that second climb there. He's trying to get it turned without reversing. That's not sounding good. He's not finding reverse there. Is that a gear box failure or just the reverse gear that's not working? And that's him out of bounds. And he knows it. Just couldn't find the gear to back it up. Potentially a transmission failure there. We'll see. Now Guðlaugur Helgason, the second Olsen. That's hefty penalty points there. Took down both the markers. Can he get it turned without going into reverse? Yes, he can. Nicely done for Guðlaugur Helgason. Up the first, back he goes or what? Yes, he does. Go straight for the second one. No, not quite there. Decides to reverse though. And goes through. Nicely done for Guðlaugur Helgason, but that's a hefty collection of penalties. 210 points in total. Now, Daniel Ingi Danielsson, the son of Daniel Ingi, that usually drives this car. The Green Thunder, a staple of Icelandic Formula Offroad. Goes for the final climb. Seen a couple of cars go all the way. Oh, decides to do it there on the momentum. Goes through the gate, goes all the way, but that's only 300 points because he has been flagged out. And the reason for that is the car, if the roll cage touches the ground, as we see here, clearly, that is classified as a roll and you can't continue after one of those. So 300 points for length, but a nice run nonetheless. Now Pétur Viðarsson here. This is the Cormorant. Got a back injury and headline has been a bit easy going since then. Not finding reverse there, and that's him out. Now Árni Svansson. This is insane. Nicely done there. 40 penalty points though. Decides to do the same route as we saw the Fox. Does it even better. First gate. Nicely done. Does he have the traction for the second one? No, something happens there. He's just not getting the drive. Down he goes. Eliasson driving Glacier. This is the modified class, so they don't have the Super Scooper tires, just the paddle tires. Tries to go a different route here, but almost rolls it there in the side slope. Gets it reversed. With the lack of grip that we've seen from the Super Scoopers, this is going to be a really tough climb. Will he go through the first gate here? No, he won't. 200 points for length, 120 penalty points, and a flag down. Now Finnur Bárðarson driving the rock. Remember that the Glacier is shared by two drivers here. So we should see another run after this one on the Glacier. But Finnur Bárðarson needs to reverse there. Not really getting any power down. And that won't go any further. Now the second driver on the Glacier did pull out when he was supposed to show up here. So here we have the standings after the third track. Finnur Albjörnsson up to first, 60 points ahead of Skúli Kristjánsson. Guðmundur Eliasson in third, Guðlaugur Helgason fourth, and Ingvar in fifth. Now fourth track of the day. This is Andri Már Sveinsson. Small climb here to begin with. Now they need to go up a big bank here. Andri Már does it nicely. You see the gauge there that he needs to get through and then go back down. Turn around here and set up for the final part of the track. And now he needs to go left here and all the way up. Doesn't quite make it. Gets stuck there, so that's 250 for length and 100 penalty points. So only 150 points for Andri. Now Ingimar Björnsson has seen Andri do it. What can he do here? Needs to get it turned here to go to the left, and this is a really tight angle. Just doesn't give it any power here. Needs to reverse. And has to trust that the grip is there for this climb. Gets sat on it belly there, and that's only 50 points for the bomb. Now Davíð Logi. for it here. Stands on the brake. Not a good idea there. And Snow White on her back. Needs to find the reverse there. He's trying to find it, but it's just too late. Next up, Bjartur Eliasson. These Olsen cars have been doing quite a good job so far. Big jump there for Bjartur Eliasson. No penalty points so far. Really well done for Bjartur. Now back down the hill. Turned around. Setting it up for the final part of the course. We haven't seen anybody go all the way yet. So coming in here at a pretty nice angle. Looks to be quite well to the right when he comes out here and then get it lining straight. Nicely done. Does he go all the way? Yes, he does. Nice try for Olsen. 310 points total. Only 40 penalty points there and a full house for the run for distance. Now Thor Thormar, he's just seen Bjartur do it. Can he follow up? Already has 20 penalty points there, picks up a few more. Here's the final climb. Thor Thormar, nicely done, takes it down the gate. So 120 penalty points there, 230 total for Thor Thormar. Not quite the flamboyance we're used to from Thor, but did the job. Now Guðmundur Eliasson really using the four-wheel steering there. 20 and 20 more, so 40 penalty points so far for Guðmundur Eliasson. And now for the final climb, that's 20 more, that's 40 more, but he goes all the way. 120 penalty points, 230 total. Final climb seems to be getting a bit easier. Now Skúli Kristjánsson, that's 20 penalty points, picks up a gate there, but none in the second gate. Goes all the way, 350 for length, 50 penalty points, so 300 in total. Was in second place before this track. Let's see if Finnur does well here and stays in the lead. Through the first gate, that's penalty points though. Driving nicely here, gets it turned around, picks up penalty points there. And for the final gate, nicely done, jumps through it. 80 penalty points, so that's 270 total for Finnur. Extending his run, leading after this course, but loses 30 points to Skúli. Now Atli Amil. Had a horrible run in the track before, but it's looking a lot better here for the Raptor. Probably got some penalty points there. Let's see what the judges say at the end. 80 penalty points, total 270 for Atli Amil, who goes all the way. Now Gullur Helgason, the other Olsen, went all the way to begin with. Picks up 20 penalty points there, touches the gate. For the final climb, but loses a bit of momentum there mid-climb, and that means that he doesn't go all the way. Now Ingi Danielsson getting to grips with the Green Thunder. 40 penalty points there for reversing. Perhaps another batch of penalty points there. Probably another one here. But will he go all the way in the Green Thunder? Yes, he does. 350 for length, but 220 penalty points, so that's 130 points acquired. Now the Cormorant Peter Viðarsson. Oh, needs to reverse to there. Got a bit of a weird bounce there into the climb. Gets through the gate on the second attempt. Now for that final climb. Nicely done there. No penalty points in through that gate. So 140 penalty points for him, 210 total. Now Aron Ingi Svansson, this track seems to be getting easier as we go, but drivers still picking up a lot of penalty points. Can Aron Ingi do something different here? Final climb, a lot smoother than it was to begin with, and Aron Ingi goes through with 110 penalty points, 240 acquired. Now Ingvar Jóhannesson, the Viking, been strong this year. Goes through that gate, but picks up penalty points on that one. Should have 20 so far. Now final climb. Goes through 40 penalty points for the track, 310 total. That's a pretty strong showing from the Viking. Score that we've seen so far. Nicely done by Ingvar. Now the fly. Needs to back up here. I'm a bit surprised they didn't try to go further though. But goes through on the second attempt. Climb now. 110 points for the fly. Didn't go all the way. And then we have the two. Wait a minute. That's 0 points. 100 points for length and 100 penalty points. Now, Finnur Barðarsson. That's 90 points for length, but no penalty points. So the Rock gaining there. Now, the second driver back onto the glacier. The other one got 0 points. And this one gets 0 points. Now let's look at the standings after track 4. Finnur Björnsson leading Skúli with 30 points. Ingvar Jóhannesson shooting up the list up to 3rd. Guðmundur Eliasson 4th and Guðlaugur Helgason 5th. Bjartur Eliasson sitting in 6th. Next time around, we will look at the final 2 tracks of the Egilsstadir race. Until then, thanks and bye.